Howdy everyone, welcome to the stream. Good to see you this evening. It's me, your old pal, Decaf Jedi. Tonight I am going to be embarking on a spooky adventure. This is, of course, the month of October. As I'm recording this, it's October 1st, but shout out to everybody watching it, the VOD heads, the YouTube folks, everybody else that may be watching this at a later date. But as I record it, the spooky season has officially begun. And now that the spooky season is upon us, it is incumbent upon me as a streamer to stream spooky games. Now, I can't handle an actual spooky game. Y'all know me. Resident Evil gives me nightmares. I can't get too spooky. So instead, we are going with a spooky comedy adventure game. We are going to be playing Gibbous. I believe it's Gibbous. A Cthulhu Adventure. Now, I know Gibbous is like a phase of the moon or something. I asked Google to pronounce it to me, and I'm pretty sure it's that j sound at the beginning. I could be wrong. I'm not even sure if I'm saying Cthulhu right. I am not someone versed in the Lovecraftian mythos as much as I should be. So I'm coming to this more as a guy who likes pointing at things and clicking things, more so than a guy who's into like eldritch horrors or spooky type stuff or whatever. But it has a cat. It should be good. It has a cat. It's an adventure game with a cat. Both are acceptable, Gibbous or Gibbous. Thank you, Grayson. See, before I came to this game, I had pronounced this in my head with the hard G forever. And I was like, Google, help me, because I don't want to look like a nincompoop on stream. I don't want Grayson rolling in here and be like, way to go, nincompoop. You've just been playing this game for an hour and a half and you said it wrong over 4,000 times. But it turns out there's no wrong way to say it. So just anything that feels good, feels great. That's my classic catchphrase. Anything that feels good, feels great. You know, I say it all the time, and I just say it again just now. I'm going to keep pronouncing it with the hard G. I think I'm going to start pronouncing it with like more of like a Z sound, like a French, like Gibbous, like je m'appelle kind of vibes. Whoever has the PhD in chat gets to decide how the words are said. Yeah, that's true. I mean, that seems very fair in my book. If I don't value a doctorate, then who's going to value mine? So yeah, whoever in the chat has the most number of years of postgraduate experience can decide how we're pronouncing this. It doesn't matter. The word may not even be in the game. Who knows? We'll find out together, because I know jack squat about this game. But looks like fun. Looks like a pretty game. Let's see what it's all about. All right, here we go. We've got a title screen. As I said, I know very little about this one. I picked it up on sale ages ago with the intent to eventually stream it, and that day has finally arrived. Doesn't look too spooky one now, Dr. Mario. It could leap out and surprise us at any minute. All right. Oh, wait, there was one of those, it did that thing where it plays a cutscene the first time you load the game, which kind of drives me insane. So we'll go back, look at that great eyeball animation up there. I'm loving that. I'm all about this eyeball following my cursor. All day long, please. But let's watch what was originally the opening cutscene upon first load. That way we don't miss any important backstory. So here we go.
Brothers and sisters, settle! I come to you this day with great news! My starry disciples, our search is nearly complete! For decades we've toiled and scoured and fished about this wretched continent for that ever-elusive tome, the Grimoire Eternus, the book to end all books, the storied and long-fabled,
the Necronomicon!
Yes, Sister Halo, that's the one. Next time, maybe you let the actual cult leader speak its eternally horrible name. Yeah?
I heard that, Buck.
Thank you. The Necronomicon! Yes! No doubt some among you have questioned its very existence. Our search has been wide and our labor great, with as yet no return. Well, brothers and sisters, it may be that we have come upon its actual location. Brother Bright. Gregory, we talked about this, man. This night, brothers and sisters.
Great animation.
Our men.
And women.
And women are on their way to retrieve that tome as we speak. Is this not what we've been looking for since our establishment is a legitimate death cult?
Yes!
Is it not in our official membership charter?
Yes!
Is it not we who should be the first and only to lay our hands upon it?
Yes!
Shall we let the abominable butcher or other lesser cults get their stinking paws on our glorious bounty now that it is so closely within our reach?
Yes!
No! And with the Necronomicon finally in our hands, nothing will stop the Haunter from regaining his true form. No end to the work! No end to the work!
That sounds awful.
Oh, where is it?
We have found him, brothers and sisters. The man who will lead us to it. We have found him, and we watch. We watch.
Oh man, how great would it have been if Nintendo released a Wii Watch? What about that in a heartbeat? Let's see here. Let's maybe pull down that music just a little bit. Oh, now it's perfect. Alright, let's start a new game. It may play that cutscene again. Now we'll all find out together. Nope.
Read all about it, sir. Hurricane Herbert, storm of the century.
A storm. That's the least of my worries. Change. Everything's changing. Always changing. What's a Joe supposed to do? You take a new case and it's all you can do to be prepared for whatever it throws your way. The only thing you can know is whatever it's tossed at you won't make any kind of sense butt up against the last thing. It's the change, you see. I've been hired to locate some kind of ancient book. Supposed to have inside of it the kind of stuff makes the Joe's guts turn salt and sallow. Real type mystical mumbo jumbo, which I guess explains the weirdo cults popping up all over Darkham.
Darkham?
You know something's left to center when the folks hiring you want to keep themselves all secret-like. Cash is cash, though, and I could really use the milk.
Is that a vape
Something
pen?
doesn't change. Put some weight on my man in rare and forbiddens. The kind of pressure makes the Joe's stomach jackflip, and he points me at this dark and ancient library. Dark and ancient? Huh. What's not dark and ancient in Darkham? Damn. Most times, the new is just as bad as the old.
Is that
Sometimes
disposable?
Worse.
Okay. We can do this. Welcome in, everybody, by the way. Great to see y'all here. Hope you're having a good Sunday. We've reached the prologue. We did it, gang. We made it all the way to the prologue.
Well, here it is. Miskatonic Library. Not the, friendliest place in town. And this town and friendly ain't even in the same zip code.
I appreciate this guy's narration so far. Hold spacebar to reveal hotspots. Sweet. Let's go look at Darkham.
Horrible hellhole. Never thought I'd stick around when I came here 23 years ago. She was local, young and unstable, and I was probably too much to handle. Then she left me with an empty bottle of 81 proof and a broken heart. My gut instinct was telling me I could look at everything a second time, glean extra information that might be useful. Or not.
Okay, some good tutorial there.
Not nearly as badly lit as the name would suggest, but more than compensating on the creepy scale.
So you should look at things twice, the game is telling us.
The brooding, festering horror of the ancient town. Weird, that just popped into my head from nowhere.
Darkham. Rumham.
Not your prettiest tourist-friendly town.
Can I use the town? More like Dorkham, yeah.
No. Gotta investigate the library first.
You say library? That's cool if he did. Well. F5 to save, huh? Is that what you'd like me to push? Well, I'm here to tell you, F5 isn't doing anything. It'd be great if F5 saved, but so far, not the case. Strange bas relief. Classic Lerman up there.
They really went out of their way to make this place as creepy as possible.
What do most modern point-and-click games use? Something like Unity? Is this an Adventure Creator game? And if so, is Adventure Creator is in Unity, right? Am I correct on that? If I get a free floppy, I mean, I'll take a floppy. Any day of the week.
That's where folks get strange, ancient diseases by flipping the wrong pages with their bare fingers. Wear protection. Goes for libraries, too.
A crack.
Rows and rows of moldy old books. For some reason, they seem particularly unattractive.
Yeah, I'm not attracted to those books at all.
I don't want to trigger any hidden doors or anything. I'm just here to pick up hints.
For the record, I want to point out that we have a green tentacle book here, and what appears to be the beginnings of a purple tentacle book behind this guy's head. We have some LucasArtsing. Possibly, I mean, that doesn't quite look like Manny. That looks like it could be Jake from Adventure Time. Maybe I'm just seeing things.
It's the popular book section. Apparently, all Daniel Maroon novels. You know, Vatican mysteries and all that.
Hey, Sarah, good to see you. Welcome in. A little bit of...
Not really my type of literature, but...
Gibbous or Gibbous?
Look at them.
Nobody's quite sure. Ooh, dusty, intriguing book.
It's a dusty old book. Its title's really hard to read.
Probably the Necronomicon.
I don't need it.
Well...
A very convenient treatise on the order voodoo magic ingredients should be used in. Useless garbage. I don't need it.
It's a librarian, y'all.
If my detective cylinders aren't misfiring, that's gotta be the librarian.
Okay.
Evening.
Ooh, I like the
Evening,
zoom.
sir.
This gives me a little bit of that Return to Monkey Island vibe.
So, how's things in the library business?
You know, can't complain. It's a living.
Those
It's a
electronic
living.
books hitting you folks hard these days?
Nah, not really. People don't tend to read much at all anymore, so it's all the same to us.
The name's Ketype. Don Archetype.
Fun
Here to see
archetype.
about a book.
Well, you've come to the right place.
Yeah, it's called the Necronomicon. Do you have it?
Oh, that book. Yeah. Let me check.
You get the number of that Don archetype?
Yeah, they're all lent. All versions of it.
There's more than one?
Why, sure. You've got your, Oh, wait. You're talking about the real
I was looking for the large
Necronomicon,
print
aren't
edition,
you?
please.
Yeah, no, sorry. That doesn't actually exist.
Doesn't exist, huh? My employer seems to think otherwise.
An ancient grimoire full of arcane writings that could summon powerful demonic entities and potentially fold reality onto itself?
Yeah.
We don't really carry that kind of stuff here. Chances are, it's nothing but a myth, Mr. Ketype.
You have to go out to like a cabin in the woods to find something like that. Are you a bit too young for a librarian?
You, wouldn't happen to be intentionally trying to conceal it from me, would you?
I'm just a librarian, sir. As far as I know, the real Necronomicon is a myth. Sorry to disappoint you. You haven't been the first to come and ask about it, and you probably won't be the last. Definitely our most popular and existent book.
Who else has been interested in it?
Everyone, from excitable teenagers to these freaky cultist types that seem to crop up everywhere in the last few months. Just when you thought Darkham couldn't get any weirder, these clowns come along and prove you so wrong.
What can you tell me about cultists?
What can you tell me about these cultists?
They come in all shapes and sizes, can't really tell them apart. I mean, it's not like they waltz in here dressed up in ceremonial robes or anything, but you can tell from the way they speak they're not all there.
Probably ball spawn.
No such thing as the Necronomicon, you say? Mind if I, snoop around your collections a little while?
I don't mind personally. You'd have to talk to Mr. Orne about the rare books department, though. At the moment, he's really busy with some new arrivals upstairs, so you'd have to wait a while. But
what puzzle
sir,
do I need to
waste
solve?
of time, really. That book is just a legend. An ugly, ugly legend.
Aren't you a bit young to be a librarian?
Look, I can tell you come from a different era, but between you and me, that's straight up ageist.
Oh, really? And that, different era business ain't?
Touché, Mr. Ketype. I'm a student, it's a job, it's quiet, it pays the bills.
Oh, so he has no degree in library sciences, eh? You're a bit too old to be a student.
Aren't you a bit too old to be a student?
I like the cut of your jib.
Or gib.
That's something your type would say, right?
My type? Now look here, son.
There it is again.
Ugh.
Got them.
I didn't catch your name, Mr.
Kerwan. Buzz Kerwan.
That's an interesting surname and an accent that I can't quite place.
Yeah, I'm half Romanian. My mom was born in Transylvania. I kept her family name because it sounds cool, you know?
Never
Yeah.
get teased because of that?
No. For Buzz, on the other hand, plenty.
All right, Mr. Kerwan. I guess I'll have to wait.
I'm sorry, Grayson. You make a really good point here. Characters in fiction responding to touche is one of your top 10 comedy pet peeves. Now, when I do like the gag is when someone responds touche in a situation that clearly doesn't call for it. I'll still accept that gag. Like when they've just misunderstood the point of touche. Like that's still a gag that works for me.
That desk is literally blocking my access to knowledge.
Yeah, mispronouncing touche is good. Like if you say touchy, that's very good. Ooh, a strange medallion.
It's like that strange tentacled beast is watching me.
Judging by every move.
Can't reach it from down here, and I'm not sure I want to.
Okay. Thing on the doorstep. Ooh, middle button. What does that do? Oh, inventory. Don's diary.
There's a thing on the doorstep there. Looks like a package.
You look like a package. Ooh, it's a box. It is a package. It's the total package. It's Lex Luger. Let's open it up. Examining.
It's this thing I found on the library's doorstep. Looks like a package of some sort. It's this thing.
Well, open it, ding dong. Let's just go in and give it to the guy. Your mail came. Whoa, it's got a zoom mode. Whoa, what a weird feature to put in your game. That's right click. Wow. What a strange choice.
I found this thing on the doorstep. Were you expecting a package?
No, not really. Let's see it.
I think I've already solved this tough puzzle.
There's a note here. Oh, it's for you.
For me? What does it say?
Too long have you meddled in our business, Ketype. Here's your chance at a bright future for a change. Muhahahaha. Is it me or is this thing ticking?
Oh no. Oh no.
Mr. Ketype!
No, not Mr. Kitteh.
He's gone.
Now I'm Buzz.
Was that you making all that racket, Kerwan?
No, Mr. Orange, sir. Someone set up a bomb in here. I was about to call the police.
Nonsense! You call this a bomb? You should have seen Dresden, son!
Got dark.
Now that was some firepower right there! Clean up a little, will ya?
Okay, sir.
Aw, Beans, the medallion's glowing. Aw, Beans. It's really funny to me that F5 doesn't in fact work. To save games after there was a tooltip and everything.
Well, at least that thing took some damage. I think it's a little loose now. There's a weird glow emanating from behind it. What the?
What the actual?
I'd knock it off for sure, but I can't reach that high.
When I'm watching kids' movies like a Disney movie, every time a character says, what the? I like to imagine they just go ahead and complete that thought by dropping the F-bomb. And it's endlessly amusing to me, a man easily amused. Ooh, a shoe, a free shoe. Oh, so that was a purple tentacle book.
I just realized how long I've actually wanted to do this. Don sends his regards, Ugly.
Cram it with walnuts, Ugly. Oh no. Did I find the Necronomicon?
Is this what Dawn was after? This looks nothing like the other editions. Creep factor just went up 200%. Who'd hide it up there and why? You're coming with me, weird book.
The fire's fine. It's nothing to worry about. Not a matter of concern.
I never thought I'd actually say this, but the Necronomicon feels weird in my pants. Oh boy, what an evening. Think, Buzz, think. Dawn's been kidnapped. The police are a bunch of corrupt and incompetent tools. What do I do? Well, Orn can close up for the night. Things are way too messed up to stick around. The best thing to do is retreat to the bus cave, clear my head, and see what this strange book is all about.
Buzz Cave. Wow. Oh man, check out the Buzz Cave.
Home. What the hell was all that about? Is this really happening? Am I really talking out loud to myself? What is this book? God, I need to stop talking to myself. I sound crazy. Kitteh, should I open this thing and see what's written in it? What do you say? You're a lot of help. Okay, might as well take a peek. Ya, kashaptu zi dinger kampa, per Adonai Methatron.
Oh no, Methatron. It's my favorite Transformer.
What the? This is genuinely becoming really scary now, and I'm all alone. What do I do, Kitteh? God, I wish you could talk back for once.
Talking cat, talking cat, talking cat. Oh yeah, here we go. Ya Voozle. It's probably fine.
Okay, I know I've been saying everything felt weird before, but that was really, really weird. Something feels very different now.
As much as I hate agreeing with you, something does feel very different now.
I know, right? Maybe reading that out loud wasn't such a good idea, huh?
It sure seems so.
Right? I mean... Whoa, wait. Are you actually talking back to me?
Took you a while, huh? I feel like we were in a much more productive place a few moments ago. You know, analyzing the situation. Maybe working toward a solution?
You talk...
I stand corrected. You seem to have a firm grip on the situation.
But
and this cat doesn't care who she ticks off.
You just read an incantation and then wished out loud that I could talk back. So,
This is wrong. This can't be happening. This is wrong. Wait, I know. I'll just find the spell or whatever it is and reread it and reverse this. That
I'll
should
do it.
work, right?
You're not really expecting any kind of relevant answer from me, are you?
Right? I mean, oh, what the? It's gone.
What the actual?
I can't find it anywhere. This was definitely the page I read it from, but there's different text on it now. What the? Should I read it out loud? Wait, sorry. I wasn't considering your point of view here. Do you want to be a...
Talking cat? Please don't take this the wrong way, but that's a resounding and definitive no.
Wow.
I just don't want your kind of problems, man.
Unappreciative
My
of
deal
being
is sleeping,
Salemed.
eating, and generally being decorative.
I can get behind that. Okay, here goes.
Let's see. I like the look of this one.
Shunu limutuma anakulu blui zidinjir anakampa. I wish Kitteh would go back to normal. Did it work?
Darn it, can't even meow right anymore. I think it's safe to say it hasn't.
Man.
Oh boy, this is a problem. By the way, Kitteh, nice to meet you.
We've known each other for years, dude.
Kitteh.
Kitteh.
Is that what I call you?
Haven't you been doing it for years already? Dumbest name possible if you ask me, but I don't care either way. I don't need one.
So, are you gonna stick around?
No, I'm gonna walk the earth like Cain in Kung Fu. You'll stick around and undo this. You really think I want to be like you for the rest of my life?
Wow.
That's gotta be racist or something.
We're not even the same species. We need to find a way to reverse this, so get to thinking.
Yeah, you're right. I'm on it.
Oh, man. Kitteh's eyes follow the cursor, too. How would a cat know about the old show Kung Fu? I mean, it's a great show. Probably watched Pulp Fiction, right? It comes up there, right?
That's been there since Lemon left for that esoteric retreat. I'm frankly afraid to touch it.
Remains of the cake.
Oh, no. I never eat Lemon's cooking. He puts
Well, here's my
stuff in
cat.
food. Weird stuff.
Ooh, a lighter. That's very useful.
It's our one and only treasured lighter. Gonna grab this for a while.
Yoink. Sweet. Boy, being able to highlight hot spots
That's
is really
our tiny fridge.
a nice feature.
Hey, it's not completely empty.
Ooh, can of Dr. Fisher.
It's a can of Dr. Fisher, produced exclusively with fish Matheria water. That ensures my lips will never go anywhere near it.
Not with my lips.
She's not into sodas.
Same.
Gonna grab this.
Ooh. Well, I got an achievement for that, y'all. That's how well I'm playing right now. I'm just dropping achievements left and right. That's what this tablet's up to.
My tablet. It's been charging for 2 days now. No use. It's dead. I don't think I'll bother her about it. Dead as, well, dead.
Dead as well dead. Oh, it's a framed picture. Kitteh.
That's Kitteh, my, Kitteh. Yeah, I know, not the most imaginative name.
Totally understandable.
Really?
Yes, really. If I were called Buzz, I'd be reluctant to get creative when naming anyone, too.
Touche, pussycat.
There it is, Grayson. There it was. He is touche'd that cat.
I'd say she looks cute, but she's within earshot.
Stop. It's an embarrassing baby picture. Move on.
They're not toys, okay? I don't play with them.
Well...
I don't like this new situation at all. Completely useless right now.
I'll just take the cat to the pound and get on with my adventure.
Scenic Transylvania. That's where my roots are. Someday soon, I hope. That's Ron Dilbert.
It's Ron Dilbert.
Ron can't help us now.
Never pay more than $20 for a computer game.
It's a reference. Oh, Ron Dilbert. Can you imagine some sort of hellish spawn of Scott Adams and Ron Dilbert? Sorry, Ron Gilbert. Now I've got, oh no, it's happened. Let's see here. There's a router. Have I looked at everything? I may have. So, Kitteh, what do we do?
Kitteh, I'm a little stumped here. I have no idea what to do next.
We're clearly in over our heads. Maybe we should reach out to someone who knows more about this black magic thing.
You've got a point. Wait, how about my roommate, Lemon?
He's my roommate too, remember? Yeah, he does know a lot of people. A lot of suspicious people. They're really into his homemade cookies, for some reason.
Suspicious people is definitely who we're after.
I've seen him write down names in this little notebook. Maybe we should look for it.
He's away on that esoteric retreat thing.
Esoteric
no way
retreat.
To reach him. We're gonna have to find a way to get inside his room. Kitteh, this might be a weird thing to ask, but remember when I brought lady friends home?
Yeah, those were rare enough occasions that I can remember. Oh, I
Wow.
see where you're going with this. I have no interest in that. All the kissy sounds are just, ugh. I'd tune them out.
Good to know.
What's a bit harder to tune out are the audio olfactory clues to how your digestive system works. Or rather does so poorly.
He pooted.
What?
Ugh, just don't fart around me anymore, okay?
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. So we need to get into our roommate's room situation. Oh, there's the door to Lemon's room.
Beyond this impenetrable portal adorned with god-awful decorations lies Lemon's Shangri-La.
I'll just open it.
Lemon's locked the door when he left for that esoteric retreat, and
Esoteric
of course
retreat?
he has no phone signal or internet. Great.
Is an esoteric retreat a thing, or is esoteric just serving as an adjective here? Like, is there something called an esoteric retreat that I don't understand?
I can squeeze under doors. Lemon knows that. He made this door particularly unsqueezable under, remember?
Oh yeah, he did do that.
Well, now just set it on fire.
Warm soda, ugh. Soda can't get me past it.
Not with that attitude.
That approach is a little too radical.
Well, now just burn the Necronomicon.
Can't burn it, I need it to turn Kitteh back.
Oh.
Open, door of lemon! The Necronomicon come... Oh, never mind. Oh,
oven.
No.
I haven't opened the
never eat
oven.
Lemon's cooking.
There's probably a key in there.
Put stuff in food. Weird stuff.
Were you supposed to assume that
I'm not
Lemon's
sure I
putting
can
weed and
bring
stuff?
myself to open the oven. I'm a weak man.
What now?
It's our oven. I'm deathly afraid of it. Long story. Look, I'm afraid to touch the thing. I have this long-running fear of leaving the gas on, and then the dorm explodes, and I'm not even slowly walking away from it. I just stand there in tears. No.
Oh man, our garbage disposal exploded today. Didn't really explode so much as just like crack wide open and spew putrid water all over our kitchen. It's been an exciting day. Great day. Gotta love it.
Nah, I don't need it. Completely useless right now.
Solutions.
Ron can't help us now.
Why don't you just tell me how to open the door? Oh.
Kitteh, any idea where Lemon would hide the key to his room?
Probably the last place you would look, dummy.
Like?
I don't know, man. Search your fears or something.
Oh. I think it's the oven.
I'm not sure I can bring myself. Hey, Kitty, think you can open that oven for me real quick and take a peek inside?
Sure thing, boss. As soon as I grow opposable thumbs, you're gonna have to man up and do it yourself. Come on, Buzz. You can do it, dude.
I can?
Yeah, it's just fear. Stupid fear.
Yes! And fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger...
Open the damn oven, Kerwan!
Yeah, yes, yep. I did it! Hey, and there's Lemon's key. Oh, and there's a cookie in here. A suspicious one.
Yeah, this name. It turns out that ours had been... Except this cookie. It turns out that ours had been leaking for a while as well, and there were some puddles of awful water underneath before it gave loose with a full torrential outpouring of the stuff.
I think I'll take it, for sustenance.
Ugh, I would not recommend you eat that.
I'll take it either way.
I like the accept cookie joke. I'm pretty good with that. Boy, it's just throwing achievements at me, huh? Just achievos left and right. Sweet. Puzzle solved. Oh wow, look at this. Gaudy hippie cloth.
Oh, that's gaudy. Hey, looks like there's something under this. What do you know? A pair of scissors.
Oh, now that's a good adventure game inventory item. Not sure what's going on with this tribal mask.
I think it's supposed to be a fertility idol. Kinda scary if you ask me.
Conspicuously open book.
It's a book Lemon left open. Well, let's see here. Page on the left says, a compass is a magnetized pin floating in a solution. It's not the 1700s anymore, Lemon. Jeez, what a Luddite.
A compass.
Of all things whose purpose is to be lit up, this one scares me the least.
Incense and peppermints, crumple and kind.
Yay!
The minuscule guitar thing.
It's one of those tiny cute guitars. Oh no, my band days are long gone. I don't think she'd be inclined to play that thing.
I think all games should have cat as one of the interaction icons. Severely decorated closet.
I have a feeling somewhere inside this horribly over-decorated piece of furniture lies what we're looking for.
Well, let's open it.
It's locked. I know it's locked. It's always locked.
Oh, keys just disappeared.
My way inside. A brilliant idea. Not.
That's good. We can't get touche in there. A little bit not. What do you think, Kitty?
Kitty, we have gained access to Lemon's domain of degenerate debauchery.
Easy on the hyperbole, buddy. It's just a bunch of hippie stuff.
It's a lascivious lair of laziness and languor.
All right, Shakespeare, enough.
Yeah. I've looked at some reviews of this before deciding to play it today. And one of the things that came up most frequently was people who could not stand Kitty's voice actor. Who just felt like it really spoiled the entire game for them. So far, I don't mind it. It hasn't bugged me too badly yet. Maybe as the game goes on, it will.
Page on the right says, invisible ink. Use lemon juice to write secret messages on paper. Only you will be able to then read them by bringing the paper close to a source of heat. Note, make that a source of mild heat, not open flame.
Yeah, I like Buzz. I didn't mind the archetype guy. But yeah, Kitty's fine. I know, you're right there, Kitty. You're meowing. Do you want to come out and say hello to everybody? You haven't been on stream in a while. I don't know if everybody remembers you. Oh, look. Yeah. Look. What do you think, Jax? Yeah? Hey, Jackson. How are you doing, buddy? It's Jackson Barrington. Jax, look. Look at the camera. Hey, Ben. Good to see you. Yeah, just here in time for the Jax check-in. What do you think, Jax? There's a kitty on string, but it's got an unimaginative voice, is what people are saying. Do you have an unimaginative voice? Oh, you think about biting my arm? I know you are. Okay, if you need to... Oh, look! Someone put a little kitty up on stream for you. Thank you for the sticker. Pop, 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 pop. That's an adorable sticker, too. Oh, man, Jax, what do you think? It's a game with a cat. Yeah, that should be coming any minute. You want to get down? Are you about done with this? You about done with this, buddy? No, it should be. Ow! There it was. All right, Jax. Thank you. Jax did his thing. We got the full Jax experience. Jax is wonderful. Jax is a good boy.
It's Kitty, my cat. She talks now.
Your cat?
I personally did not own a cat, but the law says that I protect all cat owners and other cooler pet owners.
Thank you, Ben. And thank you, Mike, for the sticker earlier, Ben. That was very good. Oh, man. Yeah, Jim, I can't imagine owning a cat. Jim has nothing to offer a cat. Let's see. So I need to put...
Cookie's suspicious enough already. Ugh, a match made in hell.
Wild is an easy character to write. You kind of just know where he's at, where he's coming from. Okay, let's see here. So we need to put some lemon juice onto something.
No. Cookie's suspicious enough already. Soda can't read.
That's your opinion, man.
I don't want to cut it up. No, it's slowly reducing in size either way. Nah.
Why don't you have a cookie travel, man?
The mouth is just painted on.
I like that they wrote a response for that.
I'm not into wood carving.
Weird that TV is not a hot spot. Let's look at this one more time, see if it has a hint.
My eyes, they water. It's locked. I know it's locked. It's always locked. All right, Kitty. I have a feeling the notebook we're looking for is somewhere inside this locked closet. I can't really think of a way to open it.
Couldn't you just randomly combine some household items into a makeshift key or something?
I'm sure I could, but I was thinking maybe you could shoulder this particular burden.
Let's not make a habit of this.
Oh wow, there it is.
This patchouli stink is giving me dizzy spells. Oh, here it is. I haven't done that since I was a kitten. Still got it.
Sweet. Free diary.
The pages are all blank. What am I missing here? It doesn't require nourishment. And that would just stain it.
Okay, let's see here.
Let's moderately heat this baby.
Let's moderately heat this baby, says Buzz.
Yes, it worked. Lemon, one too many cheesy detective novels. All right, Kitty. Now let's see this list here. I think I got it. How's VG for all your supernatural needs sound? And there's the address. We're practically neighbors.
Okay.
It's the best option we've got so far.
There's something I'm not sure I mentioned before. This detective that was looking for the Necronomicon, Dawn, got kidnapped right in front of me.
Oh, right, you've mentioned it. Let's go.
But we've gotta try and rescue him.
All right. Do you know who kidnapped him?
I guess we have no lead yet.
Lead. Sam Spade over here. You know how you humans always stereotype us as being selfish?
Wow.
Sorry about that.
Don't be, because in my case, that's exactly how it is. I'm sorry, but I could give a kitten's fluffy tale about your detective friend. My main worry right now is my own predicament.
Get his ass,
Why
Kitty.
didn't you call the police or something?
Oh, Darkham PD, only the most corrupt and despicable organization in town, makes these cultists look like fuzzy bunnies nibbling on baby carrots by comparison. No, we're on our own.
Interesting imagery. Anyway, your friend Don's on his own too. It's a catty-cat world out there.
How about we keep him as objective B, alright?
Whatever makes me A works for me. Let's roll, Marlowe.
Jim Walls wouldn't appreciate all of this negative discussion of the local police force. Welcome to Darkham. Oh.
Alright, Kitty. Looks like we're on a quest together. Any cool battle cry-like words before we embark on it?
I'm a little hungry, and I'm afraid my fur's going to get all matted in these filthy streets. Sorry, you were saying?
I was thinking more like time for, you know, whatever adrenaline-pumping music kids listen to these days.
Time for Bossa Nova.
Let's get on with it.
Okay, I like that joke. I think it's the official Decaf Jedi good joke seal of approval. Stamp it. Okay. What's up?
She's just as grumpy as usual, but I guess it fits her.
It's a looming tower.
That ominous tower belongs to the local waterworks.
The looming tower of Pisa.
You know, I've never crossed that bridge, and I got there several times.
Let's ignore this person.
That sign keeps popping up all over the place lately. It somehow looks old.
Sounds like me when I'm looking in the mirror.
Wouldn't know what to do with it.
Okay. Let's talk to this little girl.
A weird-looking kiddo in the middle of the street.
You're a weird-looking kid.
Hey, little girl, what are you doing in the street by yourself this late at night?
Okay, how will she subvert that greeting? Will the subversion be that she has a freaky supernatural voice? Will the subversion be that she is like very brash and mature for her age and quickly puts him in his place? Will we get like sweet adorable kid and then the little doll that she's carrying somehow like its eyes glow red and start to speak back? Place your bets in the chat as I take care of this redemption. We have a great redemption from our pal Ben. Ben asks for artificial intelligence to go in and ask our friends over at Midjourney if they could just take a moment out of their busy schedule and hand draw some art for us. Our prompt here is The Terror Within the Mirror. Funny. And we will see what it can do with that. You know, speaking of AI, I was playing around with Photoshop earlier today and asked it to generate, using its new generative fill mode. I was like, Photoshop, please give me a Darth Vader image, if you wouldn't mind. And Photoshop thought about it for a few minutes, and I just want to share this while Midjourney's doing its work. This is what Photoshop spat out when I said, fill this blank canvas with Darth Vader. And it kind of got it on the first attempt, is what surprised me. Like, I feel like if you gave Midjourney this, whether it could even tell you what a Darth Vader is, much less perfectly nail it in this sense. I mean, this is toe-to-tip a Darth Vader. So, I mean, that's why you pay for a Creative Cloud subscription, is because you're going to get a better quality than you get out of using Midjourney for free. You're just going to get a straight-up representation of Darth Vader. So that was that. But now we have our real results in. Yeah, I mean, no notes on that one, though. Nailed it on the first attempt. Okay, Ben, you requested Midjourney. Take your prompt. The terror in the middle. The terror in the mirror. And you asked it to be funny. And these are the results that it rendered custom for you. So these are our funny terrors in the mirror. Now, I don't know if any of these quite reach the level of funny. Ben, please, the first thing is I want you to be honest. I mean, this is a space where you should feel safe to be honest, above all. So please do continue being honest. Ben, your honest opinion. You did study comedy at Second City. This is true. Second City, of course, being Modesto. The hallowed halls that birthed Dan Aykroyd. Okay, and so you're building up your comedy bona fides here. You gotta say 5 stars funny. I mean, this is the thing. Ben practiced in the not just the art of comedy, but the theory of it as well. Ben comes in and says, "This is 5 stars funny. This is the terror in the mirror, and every bit of it is just funny. 5 stars out." 5 stars out of 100. Grayson roasting it, cracking up over here just for the record. No, I mean, they're all very funny. It nailed the. Maybe we should have said hilarious. Maybe maybe we didn't sell it hard enough. Maybe hilarious is what we need. But Ben, there is your terror in the mirror. Parentheses, funny. Thank you for redeeming that. All right, back to the action. Eyeball, 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 eyeball.
Hey, big guy. What are you doing disturbing peaceful citizens for no good reason this late at night?
Let me try that again. What's your name, kiddo?
If you must know, it's Priscilla.
Are you sure you don't mean Priscilla?
Do I look like the kind of person who can't correctly pronounce their own name? It's Priscilla!
It's Priscilla.
What's your name, smarty pants?
Buzz.
Buzz?
My dad really loved his electric shaver.
Okay, sure, why not? I'll take stat boosts.
You know, you won't get ahead in life with that kind of attitude, kiddo.
Oh yeah? What are you doing with your life?
Wow.
I'm a student and
Sick
a
burn.
librarian, if you must know.
Oh, so you must be like 22, right?
Give or take a few.
That few is definitely longer than you've been on this earth.
Okay, I won't say anything out loud, but I'm thinking it.
Yeah, the first one was Baldur's Gate 3, and now this. Just the RPG stats out of nowhere.
Hey, I was just genuinely concerned.
Well, don't be. Drop my fishy in that sign up there, and Grandma let me come out on the street and try to get it. But I can't reach it!
Aren't your mom or dad around?
Mom and Dad moved to Fishmouth last month.
Fishmouth.
And we'll move there too, soon. Not until I get my fishy!
Her animation's good.
What's so special about that fish?
She's her Buzzy Bee.
Fishies are the greatest, you ignoramus! Plus, it's my fishy.
All right, settle down. Can't Grandma help you out?
Grandma's been taking her bath for quite a while now. Grandma says we'll go to Fishmouth soon. We're just waiting for this big bathtub we ordered to be delivered. Grandma can't go traveling without her new bathtub.
All right, weird enough.
I'm sorry, Grayson. You got me. Ignoramus. What is this? A Cracker Barrel pen game? Oh, those golf tees. They've made me an ignoramus more times than I can count.
You know, this just feels wrong somehow.
I'm a dark-haired little girl, standing in the middle of the street at night, holding a doll by the hand. Scared yet?
Scared? Nope. A little bit creeped out by how irresponsible your grandma is, I'll give you that.
That's all I'll give you.
So, you're just, standing there, huh?
People tend to do that in this kind of game.
Dang.
Yeah, I always wondered about that.
I just like to watch them, sitting there, clicking their little lives away.
Okay.
Man, got my ass. I kind of wish this voice actor, I mean, not to start bagging on the cat too much, but I kind of wish this voice actor had been chosen to voice the cat, because his performance is a lot more fun. I imagine this actor's cat voice could have been fun as well. What happened to the fourth wall? It's been destroyed. It's been demolished. We took it out. We put in a pass between the kitchen and the dining room. It really opened it up. It lets in a lot of light. It flows better. Fourth wall, it's gone, baby.
Aren't your mom or dad around?
Mom and Dad moved to Fishmouth last month. And we'll move there too, soon. But not until I get my fishy!
Ooh, a conversation pit.
Aren't your mom or dad around?
Mom and Dad moved to Fishmouth last month. But not...
She sees the one her fishy. Look at that shadow work. There's the fishy.
Who has a fish doll?
Hideous fish dressed as a human.
If they're trying to keep people away from Fishmouth, it's working.
It's working. That's that classic line from the Flintstones. After, like, you know, the woolly mammoth that has to be the vacuum cleaner for these prehistoric nincompoops. It's like, it's working.
I'd hate to have him do my taxes. I can't reach it from down here. Hey, Kitty, how about you climb up and get that fishy for me?
Well, you gotta ask yourself, Buzz. What do we stand to gain from me exerting myself in that manner?
Nothing for now, I guess.
See?
Don't anger me, feline.
Come on, Buzz. You're embarrassing yourself.
Wow.
Don't you want to do it just to put a smile on that little girl's face?
You mean that pale abomination? How about we have nothing to do with her or her face? How's that sound?
Your heart is the tip of a glacier that was accidentally bitten off by a blind, evil old sea monster, Kitteh.
Don't try to flatter me. It won't work.
Here's a pitch for a Flintstones reboot, Grayson. It's still old birds saying it's a living, but they're YouTubers and SEO writers. Yes. I don't see why that wouldn't be a hit. Need another shoe to throw at that thing to knock it down. Oh, we can go back to the library.
Well, at least it's not Fishmouth.
You know, it's funny. We bought my daughter some Halloween-themed Fruity Pebbles the other day. Basically, they're just Fruity Pebbles, only they were purple and green. Instead of the regular spectrum of colors. And I asked her, it's like, do you have any idea who the Flintstones are? Because Pebbles and Bam Bam were on the box. And she was like, who are those kids? And I said, that's Pebbles, Flintstone, and Bam Bam Rubble. And I asked her if she knew who the Flintstones were. And it's kind of odd. Like, she's never seen a Flintstones cartoon or any piece of Flintstones media beyond being vaguely aware of Fruity Pebbles and Cocoa Pebbles. And, of course, Flintstone vitamins. And it's just sort of odd that the Flintstones continue to, like, kick around as this weird brand that's really more of, like, a food and dietary supplement brand that is a comedy cartoon. How has it not been hideously rebooted time and time again? I mean, I know we had things like the Flintstone Kids in the 80s, and I'm sure, I mean, we had the horrible movies with John Goodman and Rosie O'Donnell. Wasn't there was Rick Moranis Barney? And then there's like a second one that had none of those people again? I don't know. We probably shouldn't get too deep into that. Oh, well, I take it back, Mike. If there was almost a Flintstones reboot produced by Seth MacFarlane, I'm glad we didn't do it. Let me walk that back. We dodged a bullet there. It's for the best.
A very intriguing looking book. Maybe I should take a closer look. A very convenient treatise on the order voodoo magic ingredients should be used in. Whoa, convenient to say the least. Mental notes. Sometimes examining items several times really pays off.
Sure. But this book is just a Monkey Island joke.
I don't think I know what I'm looking for. Amazingly, none of the maroon books look damaged, die-hard little...
What?
They're the last thing I need at the moment.
popular.
Some of the most fascinating books I've ever read. I personally and lovingly arranged them all in one book rack. All gone.
I don't know how the chat feels about Seth MacFarlane, but I could take him or leave him. Preferably leave him.
Used to be you'd absentmindedly open this door and the whole of Darkham would be flooded.
That's a really bad design.
Back then, door. Now, wall.
It's a door wall.
It's the door to the fishery. It's closed and locked.
Do this, like I asked you to last time.
Hey, kitty.
Nah, I guess not.
Don't.
Come on.
Don't.
Okay.
You mean that?
Your heart is.
Don't try to.
Let's hope maybe that was a do this twice and it'll work scenario. Always the best solution in any adventure
Christopher Valiant Street. Never heard of him.
game. Is that a joke? Is that a reference I'm not getting?
Thank you for your sacrifice, Christopher Valiant.
Now, Ben, are you saying that you are not a fan of Seth MacFarlane? Are you declaring yourself the anti-Seth MacFarlane that the ancient books of prophecy said would someday visit upon the earth?
Man, that's one attractive dude.
That seal is broken.
This picture of a male model, I feel like I need to have it.
Oh, we've all been there, bro.
Just to be clear, I'm not picking this up for personal use.
It would be okay if you were. It's a lady.
Void Smoker Alley. Never heard of him.
Void Smoke. Ooh, man, this has... Okay, now I see what's happening here. Was this game kickstarted? Was this game kickstarted, y'all? Yeah, I agree, Robin. That was the energy I was
Jeremiah
getting there.
Orn, Old Man Orn's ancestor. He's practically the father of the Miskatonic Library. Thanks for the post-generational job opportunity, Jerry.
Oh man, it's Darkham Asylum.
They say the guy in charge is a real joker.
Get it?
I hear they've been having a bat problem over there. Nah.
Ooh, we got voodoo stuff. What do you know about voodoo? Let's look at this blonde lady. Hubba, hubba.
It's a nice-looking blonde lady.
Hubba, hubba. Attack her, cat.
Nah, it's your chance to talk to a girl.
Hey there. Hello?
Approaching lonely women on benches at night, are we? Not interested.
I'm sorry, miss, but I feel this strange urge to bother everyone I meet and ask a lot of
Thank you, Mike. Hubba, hubba. You know, I briefly had this thought, and this game reminds me so much of it that I was just thinking how nice it would be to see a remastered version. I thought about playing a vampire story tonight on stream, that Bill Tiller game from quite a few years ago, I guess by now, but boy, it's aggravating to try to get running in a window at a good resolution on a Windows 10 system and streaming easily, and I kind of just got so frustrated with it, I gave up. Like, I got everything running just like I wanted, but couldn't get the cutscenes to run.
I
Had to
have
give up.
no idea what you're talking about.
Sorry, let me start again. My name's Buzz.
Oh, that's just preposterous.
A vampire story, which I've always wanted to play. I've had it forever, but it's been difficult to get running for ever on modern systems.
Vampire
with a Y.
V-shaped birthmark.
But not where you think.
Nice evening we're having, huh?
Really? Why don't you just keep it original and ask for the time?
Has anyone here actually played a vampire story?
I think I'm misrepresenting myself here.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I downloaded the re-released version from Steam hoping it would, but it's one of those games where even like the re-release, like it just defaults to wanting to go, like I think it's hard-coded to 1024 by 768, really future-proof there. But when you try to run it on modern systems, it just tries to do the like, well, we'll just stretch this out and run it at 1024 by 768 now stretched out to your 1080p monitor or whatever.
Gotta run.
I love the look of it. I love Bill Tiller's art. He, did fabulous work in Curse of Monkey Island. But I've never heard anyone say it was particularly a game. Oh man, look at that cat licking itself animation. I've got that going on right beside me at the moment.
What do you mean, Som Di Who? The Baron's not to be trifled with. They haven't been formally introduced.
Eye symbol.
People really love blastering eyes everywhere. It's really weathered, but I think it says, Park gate removed due to blasphemous activities in the area. Hop fence at own peril. We do not refund garments or pay for hospitalization.
What was the other Bill Tiller game? It was like Pirates of Buju Island or something like that. Is that the...
Well, it's
other one
the
that
moon.
Looks just sort of like, hey, we made a Monkey Island game, but we didn't.
These dolls are probably already voodified and best left where they are.
Oh yeah, Duke Grabowski, which was also just a pirate adventure, right? I mean, stick with what works, I guess. Let's talk to this door.
Hello there?
Password?
Oh, Ken sent me. Hey, it's a shout out.
Swordfish.
Too classic.
Hello there?
Password?
Ken sent me.
Wrong game, my friend.
Ooh. Some of those Leisure Suit Larry vibes.
There?
Password?
Password.
Nice try, buddy.
This puzzle's impossible.
No idea who this guy is, but his beard looks real tentacly.
Is that a Mind Flayer statue?
I want nothing to do with this guy, whoever he is or was.
Did you eat a bunch of tadpoles?
Is that a nose or a beak?
Hey, Pickle Dog, good to see you.
Darkham City Council is all weird when it comes to statue choices. Statues are a new concept to Kitty, but she still doesn't look impressed.
My phone just picked up Google Assistant. Thought I said to it, Doug, good to see you. And it's like, I don't know what to do with that. Oh man, it's Big D Street.
Big D Street. No idea who this guy's either. I want nothing to do with this guy, whoever he is or was.
Things can get pretty wild down on Big D Street.
Unless my eyes betray me, it's a taxi, a yellow one. Evening.
Hello, taxi.
It sure is.
Sure is, buddy. Wow, let's talk about this lady.
Who's that blonde lady over there?
Oh yeah, brought her here a while ago.
What can you tell me about her?
Yeah, normal question.
It sounds creepy as hell.
Yes,
you an investigator or something?
No, you're not a friend,
not yet,
though.
But I'm slowly becoming one.
Yeah, sorry. Not gonna say anything, son. Her business is her business.
Get a lot of customers tonight?
Not if you don't move out of the way, I don't.
Do you know anything about this mysterious building you're parked next to?
Look, kid, it's a taxi, not a guided tour bus.
So about the blonde girl.
I want to continue being creepy.
What she to you?
I'm her priest. I'm really worried about her soul and stuff.
Well, God bless you, Father. But look for divine inspiration elsewhere, will you?
Very excited. Tomorrow I have arriving in the mail a new classic big box game. As my addiction has grown more and more out of control, yet another is arriving in the mail tomorrow. I can't wait to see it. I'll probably show it on stream tomorrow night. Very excited. It's another Sierra classic.
I'm a friend. I'm a little worried about her, so I watch her from afar.
Oh, friend. Right. I happen to have overheard what her name is. You know, taxi stuff, nothing creepy.
Taxi stuff.
Surely you know it too, since you're friends.
Dolores?
I'm having a temporary memory lapse.
I don't quite know
I'll get back to you on
what
that.
we're solving here. Other than we're just kind of harassing this lady. Lady.
I'm just curious, did you get the same password I got, or is he cycling them?
Oh, I got. Hey! You can't pull that trick on me, mister.
Gave it a shot. I'm just curious.
Oh, I said that, huh?
Gave it Anyway, I was wondering if you're waiting by this mysterious door.
Oh, did he give you the boot too? He told me I just have to sit for a while and rethink what I wished for my husband.
He told you?
The gentleman, dummy.
Oh, of course.
The gentleman.
So, what'd you wish for your husband?
Why, his untimely, gruesome death, of course.
Of course.
Sounds like
I'm
married
Margot,
life
by
to
the
me. Margot. Her name's Margot.
Nice to meet you, Margot.
Yeah, the RPG chat bit, or the RPG stat bit, is not a great joke. I quit doing it, game.
Can I ask what your husband did to make you homicidal?
Yeah, it's not personal.
Oh, I'm perfectly convinced he's trying to murder me to get my money.
Ouch. Wouldn't it be easier to just divorce or write him out of the will?
Hey, Kevin.
Yes, I guess it would be. But what better way of responding to murder than with, well, murder?
I'm never getting married.
Say, you wouldn't happen to be a gun for hire, would you?
I'm not a gun for hire. I happen to be in anything for hire.
I'm an undercover cop. Put him up.
Psh. Yeah, right. Let me see your badge, officer.
Sonny
I left
Bonds.
it in my investigating pants. We got different pairs for different assignments, you know.
Return in those pants and you're free to arrest me.
Cleaners said they'll only be done by Tuesday.
They got badge shining services too.
I walked right into that one.
Okay.
I happen to be in anything for hire.
Want to make an easy buck?
Yes.
Sheesh, I really
Sheesh.
can't this week. I have this cursed ancient tome and a talking cat to take care of, so,
I get the feeling you're pulling my leg, Buzz.
Oh, you'd know if I did that.
This guy has real Joe King energy. Oh, man. Ben, you nailed it. The tone of this is right in that Joe King kind of zone, isn't he? He's in the Joe King zone. You must be Joe King. That is perfect. I was trying to place it. I don't dislike it. It's the goofy tone's fine with me or whatever, but I was trying to think, what game does this really remind me of? It's not Monkey Island-esque in the dialogue, but yeah, it is Flight of the Amazon Queen. You absolutely nailed it. If you're watching this on YouTube right now, just click on over to my Flight of the Amazon Queen video. Watch 6 to 8 hours of that, come back, and then leave in the comments right below. It's like, wow, Ben was right. This guy is exactly like Joe King, the protagonist in Flight of the Amazon Queen, a game that I streamed just a month or two ago.
I'm a librarian.
I'd be ashamed of that.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes, it's crazy. The protagonist was called Joe King. Yes, that's a joke you want to last the entire game. Who made this game? Charlotte Jr., that's a great question. Who did make this game? Let's see if we can get an answer on that real quick. It was a group of Romanian developers. Let's see. According to our good friends over at Wikipedia, the developer is stuck in attic. Yeah, it's a Romanian developer. Available now for Windows, Mac OS, Linux, and Nintendo Switch. Get your copy today. Out of the Halloween scream, there it is. Okay, well now we have her name.
Never mind. So the gentleman wouldn't help you off your hubby, huh?
Something about not doing any literal harm and using the forces for good to balance out recent events.
Blah, blah, blah.
Did you try marriage counseling?
That's where I got this address.
Okay.
Yeah, I wonder if the lead dev was doing some of this voice work since it was a Romanian game. We only have one other game on Steam. Hey, Gary. Good to see you.
Gotta run.
So run.
I'm liking it so far. It looks great. Like, I really dig the color palette. Graphics and animation look pretty sharp for me in that modern adventure-y kind of way. And again, it's got this wild feature of being able to zoom anywhere on the screen that I've kind of wanted to do this entire stream. Look at that, how you get that kind of effect of things in the foreground, zoom a little bit differently. I don't know if the zoom is ever going to like have a purpose, but I like that it exists. How fun.
So about the blonde girl.
Yeah? What shit are you?
I'm a friend.
I'm a little worried about her, so I watch her from afar.
Yeah,
friend.
Typical friend stuff.
Right. I happen to have overheard what her name is. You know, tatsy stuff, nothing creepy. Surely you know it too, since you're friends.
Yeah, her name's Margaret.
Sure. It's my friend Margot.
Huh. Guess you weren't lying. Well, might as well tell you. She dropped something on the back seat when she left, but she was out of sight by the time I noticed.
Mm-hmm.
She's literally around the corner.
Oh yeah? How'd you feel about returning this to her?
Looks like a letter.
It might be important.
I bet it has the password.
You can't get out of the car, take a few steps in that direction, and return it yourself.
Are you trying to solve this puzzle?
This is a business, kid. I might lose a customer.
Come on, Buzz.
Yeah, sure. Let me have it.
Good man. Say, you won't open it, will you?
Do I look like the kind of fella who'd pry into the opposite sex's correspondence?
I wouldn't know what that kind of fella looks like. Thank God. Here you go.
I like the taxi guy. Let's see. Here it is. An old-fashioned letter, since you said email could be easily intercepted. I even tried writing it by hand, but, well, you don't want to see the results. Missing you. You're blah, blah, blah. You sure about Tony's intentions? He's your husband. Will you really go as far as hurting you, or me, for that matter? No, I was against this initially. You're the paramedic to my horrible freeway pileup. Charlie. You rascal, you. Oh man, plus 10 cunning, minus 25 morality, nice guy aura removed.
Why am I staring at her? Back to adventuring.
What do you think about this, Kitteh?
Kitty, why won't you help me get Basila's doll from up there? Do you really have to be unnecessarily mean?
Look, Buzz, I'm a very goal-oriented cat. We need to find that VG person. That little girl's problem can wait.
Video game person.
I somehow feel you're wrong about this.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Kitty, how do we get past this door?
I don't know. Examining our surroundings? Talking to everyone? Cunning and ingenuity? Sheer luck and using everything on everything?
Thanks for pointing out all the options.
Ooh, we got fast walk mode. That's always a bonus in any game. Let's see here. I found this letter that belongs to you.
All right, Margot, I'm gonna drop the act here. Charlie sent me.
Charlie who?
Charlie, your lover, that's who. Things are getting complicated and he said I should take it from here. I need that password.
Well, all right.
Seems inappropriate.
If Charlie said so. The password is Fidelio.
Fidelio. Okay, don't do anything stupid, just stay put. I'm on it.
Understood, Buzz. Oh, I do hope everything works out fine.
Don't worry, I got this. Well, good luck in your endeavors.
Goodbye, Buzz, and thank you.
Yeah, sure. No problem.
Well, I'll just go up to this hatch in the door and request Fidelio.
Hello there?
Password?
Fidelio.
Well, I think that's going to be Tim Schafer. I mean, that's going to be a Tim Schafer voodoo lady. Well, there you have it.
There are strange, spiky vines all over this crazy place.
Maybe that's not Tim Schafer. Maybe I'm imagining that. It looks like a Tim Schafer to me. Now that I look at it more, maybe not.
Hey, isn't that's identical to Lemon's mask? Sinister and appropriately illuminated.
Ooh, a voodoo
it's
chest.
An ancient voodoo chest. I can feel waves of eerie energy emanating from it. It looks firmly locked.
I love that we're just like checking out all this stuff while he's sitting there.
It's an issue of Vogue magazine. The headline reads, "The Fishmut Look." Hey, look, it's a double-headed doll.
Oh, so yeah, it's double fine. Yeah.
I think I'll have to ask the voodoo guy first.
Yeah, okay, so this is going to be Tim
That's
Schafer.
Strange. It looks both human and ichthyoid at the same time.
Ichty what now?
Fish-like.
Could someone do me a favor and quickly look up Tim Schafer on WikiFeet to see if they've done a good job capturing the look of Tim Schafer's bare feet? Because at some level, I feel like, authenticity here is important. And I just want to know if they did their homework.
He either died in the 1700s or the 80s.
No results for Tim Schafer on WikiFeet. Did you check Cameron Diaz? Let's see. Ooh, an ancient cell phone.
Boy, that is one ancient device.
Okay, I'm just going to talk to him. This isn't getting me anywhere.
Everything about this guy screams voodoo louder than Jimmy would.
Haha, voodoo child.
That is quite the eclectic getup he's sporting. Hi there.
Thanks for checking though,
Greetings,
Grayson.
Wanderer, and be welcome.
Is that Tim Schafer? I don't know what Tim Schafer sounds like.
Who are you?
Who am I? Oh, worry not. I get my share of amnesiacs. You are now in the presence of the Voodoo Gentleman.
I was going to say, that is not how I think Tim Schafer sounds. Wish there was some sort of long-form documentary featuring him so I could get a really good sense of what his voice sounds like.
So, what do I call you? VG?
No, that sounds a little bit too gangsta. Voodoo Gentleman will do. Thanks.
Was that password part really necessary?
It is best that I keep a low profile, lest the jackals tax me right out of town. Thus, the recommendation-only access. By the way, who referred you to me?
Margot told me about you.
Margot? Well, I'm glad to see you're alive and well.
See, I feel like the developers of this game are really betraying their adventure game background by giving us Monkey Island jokes and a Leisure Suit Larry joke outside. But from what I can tell, we are not going to get a Gabriel Knight, what can you tell me about voodoo moment here? And it's a real lost opportunity. If you're going to get meta about adventure games, how could you be in a voodoo room that's already referencing the voodoo lady from Monkey Island so hard and not throw in just a little dash of Gabriel Knight? There's no nice closet. Yeah, I mean, literally the most famous bit from all of Gabriel Knight 2, The Beast Within, there's no nice closet reference, I don't know what we'll do.
The voodoo gentleman? You do voodoo? I'm buzzed, by the way.
You do at least remember what you came here for, I trust.
Yes. I'm going to say this and hope for the best.
Aren't you supposed to have an exotic accent?
Oh, that's so cliche. Plus, I travel a lot.
Hey, Daddy. Yeah, maybe we can get a hey, Daddy.
Hey, Daddy. Hey, Daddy. Hey, Daddy.
Glass bottom boat.
I remember, all right. It all started when I found this book. Well, to make a long story short, I accidentally put a spell on my cat, and now she's even more annoying than she was before.
A spell, huh?
Giggle.
How'd you go about doing that, Harry?
That was a chuckle.
I used this.
Vaulting voodoo fixins, is that the
Necronomicon in all its glory. Wanna have a look-see?
No, put that away. That thing should not be touched. Oh boy. I'm sure glad I'm not in your shoes. I can't help you.
You're not in anybody's shoes.
There are some things even I don't mess with.
But voodoo.
Voodoo schmoodoo, that book is ultimate evil incarnate. Well, I for one wouldn't keep it in my pants pocket. Just saying.
You are ruining voodoo for me. I hope you're happy. But my cat.
Ugh, cats. We never did get along. What are the symptoms, pray tell?
She kinda started talking.
Oh no.
Look, the cat speaks. Come one, come all, see the freak.
She's really unhappy with her current situation.
Oh ye gods, I've had this nightmare before. Maybe a pinch, but...
If I had a limited budget, I would have cast Christian Shaw for the talking cat.
It's real,
Oops.
Witch MD.
Well, crap. I mean, alas.
Let's see.
How could you tell that was the real Necronomicon right away?
Most everyone imagines it all black, bound in human skin, bearing teeth. Only true initiates know it really kind of looks like one of those British sweater vests. You know, the ones with all the crisscross things.
Yeah, what
Argyle?
is that?
I guess you sometimes just go crazy with the triangles and it just doesn't turn out as evil a design as you'd think. Still, the content more than makes up for it.
Pleasant colors, though.
Yep, very eye-pleasing. Yep.
I mean, this scene looks very good. I'm still disturbed by the bare feet just waving around.
What kind of operation are you running here anyways?
One that stays away from messing with the old ones.
Thank you, Rob.
But it's just like a personifying curse.
Thank
Those
you.
should be easier, right?
You'd think.
We are in the David S. Pumpkins season. I need more David S. Pumpkins content. Oh man, a David S. Pumpkins point-and-click adventure would be fun. Grayson, if you're out there, could you take a quick note for us to start developing a David Pumpkins point-and-click adventure game? Got it. Perfect. All right. Very good. David, wait, no, I didn't say nude adventure game. New adventure game, like one that has a brand new adventure game with David S. Pumpkins, not a nude adventure game. An erotic David S. Pumpkins point-and-click thriller. No, not a brand nude adventure game. I couldn't be more clear about this. I want a new adventure game starring David S. Pumpkins. Any questions? Okay, here it is. It's a visual novel. All the art is done in Midjourney. It's a David S. Pumpkins erotic Halloween thriller.
And a friend of mine got kidnapped too.
You don't say. Something tells me it's also Necronomicon related.
He was kidnapped while looking for the damn thing.
I really wish I could help you out, but ugh.
Brr.
Was it a very close friend?
We talked for like 5 minutes.
So it was basically someone off the street.
Aren't we all basically someone off the street?
You sure are.
You know, Grayson, I like your pitch. David S. Pumpkins, Wicked Wonderland, an expansion pack for BMX XXX. That sounds very good to me. I mean, I'm down for that, but here's the problem. BMX XXX is one of the games on the short list of completely banned games on Twitch. I don't know if any of you have ever looked up this list before, but it's relatively short. It's like maybe a couple of dozen entries. But in all of the games that have ever been made, BMX XXX is one of the ones that's bad enough that Twitch is like, no way. We will absolutely not allow this one on our platform. Like, all the others are like weird hardcore sex games with like anime Nazis in them and things like that. But BMX XXX, there's like, that's where we draw the line. We cannot let anyone ever stream that here on twitch.tv.
Can't you at least point me in some useful direction?
There is one person that could probably be convinced to delve into this kind of mess.
Who?
Yeah?
I was just getting into my intriguing plot development swing, and you totally threw me off. Where was I? Oh yeah. There's this avid student of the dark arts.
Okay.
An undercover intruder into the Dagon cult. A dear friend of mine.
Spelled dragon.
A man mad and passionate enough to wade through the occult mysteries of the Necronomicon itself.
Yes?
What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
Did he just go there?
He went there. Oh, it's already been brought in.
Sorry. I thought you were going for a dramatic pause.
But everything I'm saying is dark and morbidly fascinating, right?
Oh, absolutely. Just a second ago, I really think I detected some goosebumps.
Awesome. I've been working on my wording and delivery.
Tell me more about this dark intruder dragon guy.
Dagon, not Dragon. The terrible god of the murky abysses. The one who seems to have Fishmouth in his clawed grip for decades now.
Man, where do you get all this stuff?
I am a student of the occult stuff, my greenhorn friend. Plus Wikipedia.
Greenhorn friend?
So this Dagon's had Fishmouth in his clawed grip for decades. He's the mayor, then.
Worse than that, if you can imagine.
He's the ombudsman.
This is all hearsay, since most people have been just avoiding Fishmouth for years and years. I haven't talked to my friend in ages.
Different cell phone carrier?
That, and little to no reception.
About this dark student you mentioned.
I'm really on the fence here about telling you more. This could be very dangerous. And men in red shirts are notoriously unlucky.
Stop reinforcing the stereotype. Is this about money?
Money? No, I always seem to end up working for free anyways.
Is BMX XXX still on the list? I haven't checked it in like a couple of years. Probably the last time I stumbled across it. I just thought it was hilarious that that one got singled out along with some of the other terrible ones.
Please tell me who the man is. Sounds like he's our only chance.
It is with great difficulty that I even utter his name.
You haven't yet.
Not if you.
It is still banned.
Me.
Good.
Are you sure you're ready to hear his worldly denomination spoken out loud?
Hit me. I'm bracing myself.
Oh, man.
His name is Bob Olmstein.
What's under your blanket? That sounds like a great game. I shouldn't say that because God knows what it could be. One of the Larry, I don't think it's listed out there like explicitly, but I know one of the Larry games is rated adults only. Like one of the later Larry games, one of the like Box Office Bust or the Magna Cum Laude or whichever one it is adults only and therefore banned on Twitch as well. Let's see. Oh, you have specific games at work that you shouldn't install. Yes, the Twitch games ban list.
Bob Olmstein. Just saying it makes my blood boil and congeal at the same
Boil
time.
and congeal.
I know, right?
Gotta give that time to set.
Waves of awe have been washing over me ever since I've heard you say Bob Olmstein.
Are you perchance making fun of Bob Olmstein?
I wouldn't dare.
Well, they did a good job here getting the vibe of a conversation with the voodoo lady, and that this one seems like it's going on just a little too long.
Bob Olmstein.
Bob Olmstein.
So you're saying I can find Bob Olmstein in Fishmouth?
Well, yes, but let it be known I am not advising you to go there.
Doesn't look like I have a choice either way. Can you tell me how I can track him down once I get there?
Last time we spoke, he was staying at the Finman house.
Gotcha.
Just remember, we don't go to Fishmouth.
All right. We don't go to Fishmouth, is what we say.
Nah, I don't need them.
Elongated skull.
That's an oddly shaped skull. Reminds me of a Mexican guy.
There it
I
is.
Knew.
There's your Manny reference.
No, I just disturbed the carefully arranged decor.
Ooh, a sword.
Looks like a pirate sword.
Oh.
Shiny.
Get it.
No need for that in this day and age.
Hotspot overload.
She's not crazy about
Get
blades.
it. You know, when I've written games, especially if your only talent you're bringing to the table is writing like mine was, your tendency to be like, yes, we should absolutely be able to look at every
Looks
single
like
thing
a beat-up
on the
microwave
screen.
oven.
Can get out of control.
Not touching voodoofied home appliances. It looks like a ship's wooden hull.
Something that always impresses me when I go back and play Monkey Island 1 and 2, especially Monkey Island 1, is as funny as I think of that game as being in my head, there's not so much text in that. Like, most of the dialogue is relatively succinct. The descriptions of the world and interactions you have with the stuff in various locations are pretty minimal. It really does a nice job of just like sticking the not overwritten part of the assignment. Yeah, Monkey Island 1's super terse. It's great.
That looks like an authentic voodoo throne.
It really impresses me when I go back and play it, because I mean, I feel like Monkey Island didn't get super wordy until Curse, and I like the wordiness of Curse. I think it works well for it. But yeah, it's an impressive achievement to be such a funny game with so much personality, without absolutely just, you know, like flooding you in descriptions and interactions. Let's see here. You know, this is probably a good place for me to call it a night tonight. So I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to pause here and maybe make this our stopping point. And Grayson, I could not agree more. Overriding is the thing that kills 99% of comedy games. Yeah, most of them would be better with about 50% less writing. I mean, so far this one's doing okay. It could be much worse, but you know, it's having fun with the dialogue trees and everything. Which again, I've been there. I've written dialogue trees that go forever. I know how it goes. But I'm digging this game so far. It's pretty fun. It's pretty cute. It feels low stakes and not too much of a challenge so far, which is exactly the kind of adventure game I enjoy playing. So thank y'all for hanging out and tuning into it. I think I may come back tomorrow night and play a little bit more. Jump right back into this one on Monday night around 9:30 p.m. Eastern. And then on Wednesday, of course. Oh, Wednesday's big, y'all. Wednesday we'll be finishing up Police Quest 1 EGA, and I can't wait to get that sweet, sweet conclusion where things really go off the rails in the story of Sonny Bod. So be sure to be here for Retro Adventure Wednesday. We're going to have a good time. Works in late last night because it's only 3 screens long. Yeah, I mean, that theoretically does help. But yeah, a whole game of it can be pretty exhausting when that writing is just that burdensome. But for now, before we go, we should raid somewhere. And let me see here where we want to raid. Uh-oh. Let's see. Cobra Commanda is playing... Oh, no. A 1992 Stephen King point and click, The Dark Half. I know nothing about this game. I know nothing about Stephen King either. So I'm just going to say, let's do this. StairQuest has more words than late last night. StairQuest has, I believe we worked it out. StairQuest, I think, has something like 1.5 times as much text in it as Space Quest 1. we counted the lines at some point, and I think StairQuest had like 50% more text than a full-length adventure game. Space Quest 1. We overwrote that thing so bad. Oh my god, we spent so much time working on that parser. There's still commands that I think people haven't found. Oh my goodness. But yes, that's enough of that. We don't need to talk about StairQuest because that's a really scary game. Maybe too scary for this stream. At least tonight. But for now, let's ride over and say hey to Cobra Commander. Thank y'all again for hanging out. Hope I'll see you tomorrow night as we continue to explore Gibbous or Gibbous, a Cthulhu adventure. Take care, y'all.